Capricorns, let's go ahead and see what December 4th through the 6th has in store for you. Of course, only take what applies, leave the rest. Any information that you need will be listed in the description as well. Now, the first card I have, we have Celebrating Simplicity. And the back of it reads, I am more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. Ooh, the card almost fell. All right, Celebrating Simplicity. So this is making sure that you don't make things more difficult than they need to be for yourself. Okay, when I say that, this is like subscribing to a mindset that is negative. Like you, I don't know. Capricorns, this is the energy of you falling victim to anxiety and then it creating scenarios to where things are more difficult than, like I said, it needs to be. Problems that could have been solved a lot sooner being exasperated because of anxiety, because of worry. This is making sure you're not attracted to difficult situations. And when I say that, like romantically, you could be attracted to partners who, or let me rephrase that. You could have partners who are attracted to you who exemplify some sort of healing that's needed. And this could be because you guys are empaths or you guys are somebody who has healing abilities, whether you're aware of it or not. Whether that's in your energy, your encouraging words, whatever it is that draws people into you. You may attract people who are wounded. And this is making sure that with people being attracted to you who are like that, they could be attracted to you all day. It's just you needing to weed out individuals who are just more so an emotional crutch or someone who connects with you because of the fact that you're an emotional crutch for them. Okay, staying away from always wanting to heal people of their traumas because all it does is kind of transfer that trauma onto you unintentionally. Okay, some of you are also making things just way too extra, like with the business. It could be becoming way too much in terms of you having to do this and do that. And it's like, simplicity is best. Simplicity is best. But let's continue. The first card, this is going to represent the present energy. And I have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is you coming out of this defeatist mindset, which is awesome. Where you may have been down on yourself. You may have been thinking thoughts that are just so limited in terms of like, this is not going to work out for me. That's not going to work out for me. Like really believe in those things. But it's like a pick me up in energy is happening. This could be because of Sagittarius season, or you start to realize that this has been the source of your problems here after really digging deep and trying to understand why there's been certain delays, especially when it comes to making money. Okay. I'm also hearing like some of you are trying to keep your relationship from being on the brink of like falling apart. There could have been a lot of depression that was happening either on your end or this person's end, and somebody kind of like clocked out of the relationship for a bit. So this is like trying to get it back to where it was at one point, or at least to a healthier state. Now the theme, I do have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is about working smarter, not harder. Where you may have invested a lot of time and energy into something, there's like certain results that you were expecting. And I'm really speaking about career. There were certain results that you were expecting, but you can't really expect, or you can't really hold expectations to be fact. And all this is doing now when it comes to like a business endeavor, all this is showing you is maybe you need like a new strategy in doing things. Like if you really learn from like a business launch, or if you really learn from certain mistakes that you've made in your recent past, you can turn this energy around. But overall, the theme for this time frame is you basically having to evaluate things you put effort into and what have they produced. If you feel like certain things haven't produced enough results, in some cases, you may kind of go into a space of digging deep and asking yourself, like, what can you do to change that? Or should you kind of give up? Especially if this is like a friends with benefits situation or something that's like, it just doesn't match up in terms of the amount of effort you have to put into it to the amount of money that you make from doing it. Now, what's hidden below the surface, I do have the Nine of Cups. So, why is the Nine of Cups here? Eight of Cups. So a lot of the actions you could be taking as of right now connect to your personal wishes, your personal desires. And that's why you could be holding on to a relationship that you should have left a long time ago, or holding on to a job that you should have left a long time ago, because in your eyes, one day a promotion may happen at the job, or one day you and that person will be able to overcome this energy of struggle. But where you're suffering just to get to a certain desire, it's like, are you really going to reach that level of happiness if as of right now you're like dissatisfied, or it's taking a lot out of you right now to not want to leave? Like, if you're tortured in a situation where it's taking every fiber of your being to not leave a job or not leave a relationship, then do you think it's gonna, I don't know, someday magically change? That's something that needs to be addressed here. But the next card, the advice for you, I do have the Death card. So making some changes in what you're doing. Like I said, working smarter, not harder. If you want certain things to be different in your life, you guys are going to have to make some crucial decisions as well that you guys have been kind of holding off on. Yeah, I just keep hearing like change your approach and how you're doing things. And again, where you guys have been kind of procrastinating to make a crucial decision here, it's time for you to do so. Now, the next question, this is going to represent, or the next card is going to represent the possible challenge with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this could be you catching your partner up in some lies. This could be you waiting for somebody who ghosted you to come back around and they still haven't came around yet. That could be the challenge. Something that you may have been avoiding, you also can't ignore it anymore. Like, you can't keep putting it off as if it doesn't exist or it's not something that's a problem. This could be like a driver's license, business license, like something you can no longer ignore. This could even be like a health issue that you've noticed that's been progressively getting worse and that you can't like ignore it. Also, getting somebody to be upfront, like, and truthful about something may be the challenge during this time frame. But the last card, what's ahead? I have the Four of Wands. So for a lot of you, I see a lot of restructuring around the home. When it comes to family matters, you could be tired of somebody who's within your family who acts really emotionally immature and is giving you a hard time. You may make a hard decision to like kick that person out of your house or something like that, especially if they're being really petty and hard to agree with and hard to deal with. If not a family member, this is like a roommate or someone you live with. I see you guys also really tapping into a level of creativity. Like your imagination is running wild in terms of like some entrepreneurial stuff and some new ideas. Definitely make sure though, like I said, you guys are mastering your own personal energy so that you guys don't get burnt out quick. But this is what I see. I wish you the best of luck, and I will talk to you later.